really hope you guys have been drinking because that's all I've been doing back there. Thank you. I don't so much have jokes as just a story that is sad, tragic, and true. Have you ever had a really bad experience? One that changed your life? Because I've had a lot of them.
Every day.
And I have kids. Those are experiences all their own. Anyway, years ago, about 12 years ago, I was a teenager. And we went to, I was a member of this group called Youth for Christ. And we went out to do a mission trip. Now, normally you would think a mission trip is like going out and helping the homeless and feeding people and talking to them about the Lord or something. That's not what we did. We went to California to go to concerts, buy junk we didn't need, eat a lot of food, that kind of thing. So our youth leaders thought, because they wanted to instill good, strong Christian values, that we all need to go down to Venice Beach and just hang out for the day, which is a great idea if you have a bunch of hormonal teenage boys and a bunch of hot teenage girls in string bikinis. I mean, that's just what the Lord would have done. So we're all out there and we're swimming, and if you know anything about hormonal teenage boys, things happen. So I start to swim a little further off, away from the general crowd, because I don't want anyone to notice anything happening. And before we went on this trip, I had forgot swim trunks. So on the way, I just went to Target real quick, grabbed some trunks, didn't try them on, figured, nah, put them on, and we went out. Now, the first thing that happened, I don't know how many of you guys have ever been to the ocean, but the first thing that happens when you get in the salt water is all of the snot in your body comes out of your face, which is great when you are trying to attract hot teenage girls, until you look at them and all of the snot in their body is coming out of their face. It changes things. It makes you know who you really care about. Because if you can look at someone who's going and still want to do things with them, that's a special person. Well, anyway, I'm out just in the riptide, just having a good time, having fun, and my shorts were a bit big. And so I realized I was about to have a problem. And I did not want to be anywhere near the nude beach. I wasn't, and I wasn't about to turn it into one. Then I see this girl who I had just, oh, she looked good. She looked so good. I mean, she was the type of hot that when I think back on it now, I have to mentally Photoshop my wife's face onto her body just so I don't feel bad about it. She was that kind of hot. And I'm getting real nervous because I'm doing everything I can to keep my trunks on. Now, did she come over to me? No. Was there any chance of her seeing what I was working with? No. Because she was wanting to swim over to this other guy who had like muscles and hair that wasn't on his shoulders. Because I looked like this at 16. True story.
Hey, you had more.
Anyway, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm kind of safe. And I go to do the down-up hike and pull with my trunks to keep them on. And as I do that, that is when one of the most special moments of my life ever happened. Because a whole jellyfish, we're talking the little Martian bobblehead goo, all the phalanges, that whole thing, right there, after I did the... Now, I don't know if any of you know what it's like to make love to a jellyfish, but it's not a good time. And for those of you who don't swim a lot, aren't familiar, trunks, swim trunks, they aren't like shorts. You can't just, you're not just free flowing. There's netting in there. It can't get out. And I don't think it wanted to. At first, I wanted it to at first, but then I kind of, you know, whatever. My first time. So after I finish, I'm like, okay, it's time to do something with this because it's really starting to get uncomfortable, you know, and there's no one around to help me. No lifeguards are going to help me because I'm sitting over here like, you know, it looks like if you took Jaws, Alien, and Debbie Does Dallas and put it all into one movie, I'm that scene right there. It's just all over. So finally I do the only thing I can do, the only thing I've been trying to avoid to do, and all the way off, jellyfish, who I now lovingly refer to as Wanda, pops up and just continues on its merry way. I then pull the shorts up, I'm hurting, I'm sore, I'm throbbing in a way I've never throbbed before, all new sensations, and I get to the beach. And I'm lying down on the beach just in the worst pain I have ever felt in my life. The youth pastor walks up, goes, "You okay? What happened?" I said, "We really can't discuss that without my parental guardian." He walked away. And I remember while I'm sitting there, all I'm thinking, I'm just praying. Like I say, Christian trip, Christian trip. So I'm just praying the most sincere prayer I have ever prayed in my life, which is, "Dear God, please take the pain away, but let me keep the swelling." In the end, the pain did go away, as did the swelling. And Wanda never called me back. That's what I got for you guys. I hope you have a great night.